just to go down the list of modifications for the cars. This is the stock bottom end car, stock heads, Anderson N41 camshaft, ATM carburetor, the exhaust, 306 stock-ish bottom end, T-trim, got old school Canfield 192cc heads, Anderson N51 camshaft, System X. Stock bottom end, V303 cam, SVE 170cc heads, Hartman intake, and an S-trim supercharger. Heads cam intake, Edelbrock heads, Wolverine camshaft, GT40 upper. All right, now that we've got Ben's car running good, I want to do a cam sound off to let you guys know what all the different cams sound like. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the Poop Coupe. We're going to bust it off. We're going to do the Carbon Fox, the Retro Fox, and then Date Night. If you guys don't know, this car is called Date Night. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about all the camshafts in each one. This car has an Anderson N41 camshaft, stock heads, stock bottom end, Flowmaster exhaust, X pipe. So we're just going to work our way down the line, see what they all sound like. Then once it's all done, we'll start them all up, walk down the line with all of them running. Woo. Okay, next up will be the Carbon Fox. This one has an Anderson N51 camshaft in it. And this car also has a header leak, so you're gonna have to excuse the header leak. Other than that though, we'll go ahead and bust it off. Oh, this car is a 306 TI trim supercharger, Canfield heads. That's about it. Next up will be the Retro Fox. It has a B cam in it, stock bottom end, LMR, SVE, 170cc heads, an S-trim supercharger. Both cars have Jones full bore exhaust. This car still has tailpipes. Next up, stock bottom end car, Edelbrock Performer heads, GT40 intake, which is an Explorer intake, upper and lower intake, and an old school Wolverine 1087 camshaft. Guys, when's the last time you heard one of those? I don't know, but you're about to hear another one. One of my favorite camshafts, by the way. Alright, so from here what we're going to do is start all the cars up, go down the line. They're going to kind of drown each other out, but we just want to let you hear them all at the same time. This thing's talking shit, you hear?
Yeah.
Check it out. We got a Wolverine 1087 over here, a B-Cam, Anderson N51, and an Anderson N41, all sounding off at the same time. I'm going to be honest with you, if I had to pick a camshaft for the street, the 1087 or the N41 down there in the boot coop would be the two that I would pick for the street. Although I love a B-Cam, and I do love a B-Cam, y'all, listen to me. The B-Cam sounds really good, but it's got a little bit of a buck to it, okay? So it's gonna make the car not act just right. This cam over here does really good, and the Anderson N41 does as well. So look, here they all are. They got different exhausts. This one has Flowmasters, and the boot coupe has Flowmasters. The two in the center have Jones full-bore mufflers. All right, so what we'll do now is give you guys a quick rev test of all of them. We'll start down here with the boot coupe. This one will show out a little bit. You'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to see what 800 horsepower looks like in one spot.
Anyway, guys, I just want to share this with you. I love doing these videos like this for you guys. I love doing it. So the cam sound offs, I mean, hey, that's how you're going to pick your cam, right? Usually based off sound, not based off performance so much when you're into these cars. So there you go. There's 4 examples. The Calypso's in there, and we didn't want to get it out. It needs plugs. It's not going to hit as hard as these cars anyway. Or it does, but it's not as loud, and every time I try to do it, it just doesn't sound good. So you guys want to hear the 65? Let's go ahead and bust it off. Squeaky belt and all. So I'm going to go ahead and rev up the 65 for you. I will let you know, we got a little stumble in the carburetor, so I'm going to bring her up a little bit before I pop it. But don't let this old flat tap it Econo Cam fool you. She'll rev. That's old school, baby. If the carburetor was acting correctly, this thing will probably be the quickest revving thing out here in the yard at the moment, just by the nature of the beast. I mean, it's just what it is. This thing revs so good. The carburetor's giving us a little bit of trouble. We're not being able to work it out. Anyway, there you go. There's 5 different cars. This is an old school, like maybe a comp Econo Cam, probably even a towing cam, to be honest with you. I can't remember. But anyway, I think it was a 292 512. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching. All right, so just to go down the list of modifications for the cars, this is the stock bottom end car, stock heads, Anderson N41 camshaft, ATM carburetor, the exhaust. That's it, nothing else. This car over here is like a 306 stock-ish bottom end, T-trim. Got old school Canfield 192cc heads, Anderson N51 camshaft, System X. This one over here, stock bottom end, B303 cam, SVE 170cc heads, Hartman intake, and an S-trim supercharger. This car over here, heads cam intake, Elderbrock heads, Wolverine camshaft, GT40 upper.